Good evening, I'm Mike Ruzzi. Eva Mastermattio has the night off. Thanks for joining us for Erie News Now at 6. It is another special report. Erie News Now investigates, and it's been 41 years since Brian Fisher was last seen in the city of Erie. The day was February 23rd, 1983. Family members want closure, and one detective wants answers. There are several theories of what happened to him, including there was an accident at the old grain elevators. Detectives used cadaver dogs, but nothing was found. Also that he ran with the wrong crowd. Again, no proof. So the mystery, what happened to Brian Fisher, and the investigation into the cold case continues.
We just would like to know. We need to put at peace, our hearts at rest. Maybe we can mourn and go on with the rest of our lives.
How often now do you think about what might have happened to him?
Oh, every day. Every day.
How difficult has it been?
Quite.
Can't imagine. I'm sorry. A heartbroken Dottie Fisher remembers how her older brother loved to fish. She says Brian Fisher's favorite spot was Erie's South Pier.
So he was in and out a lot.
And then bicycles, we used to take bikes apart, put them together.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Fisher was closing in on his 17th birthday when one of his siblings saw him leave their house for the last time in February of 1983. He never came home.
A lot of cases, there's different leads to follow up on, different paths that could go down, different people to interview. Some people weren't interviewed, some people were.
Erie Police Detective Sergeant Craig Stoker has been aware of the case since he took over the cold case unit 2 years ago. He pulled the file earlier this year.
Little things add up a lot. There's little things that people may know that may seem insignificant, but in the whole scope of things, it may be major once you know the whole story behind it. So anybody that anybody would know about Brian or this case, I would like to talk to, even if it's just a chat for a few minutes. You never know what they have to say, and something that they think is small may be big. I'm not going to go out and find any new evidence per se, but that's when you really rely on people telling you what happened and in which direction to go.
Brian Fisher's parents died without knowing what happened to their son.
But not to know, for them to die and not to know, to me is horrible.
How did your mother and father handle it? How tough was it?
It was very tough. So I know it drug him down quite a bit.
I think that's the main reason why I do this is to give closure to the family members. They deserve it.
If he is dead, it would be nice to have him come home and have a proper burial.
And anyone with information is being asked to call Detective Stoker at 814-870-1506 or at the email address listed on your screen, cstoker@erie.pa.us.